These are questions that are set up somewhat similar to the questions on the assignments on equations. All right, it's to help you answer those questions on that assignment. But anyway, here we have this equation. It says solve the linear equation. All right, so we have is 7x plus 10, x plus 10 in brackets, minus 8, x minus 16 is equal to 193. See if we can solve it over here. So here now, if we multiply out the brackets, 7 times x will give you 7x plus 7 times 10 will give you 70 minus x times minus 8 times x will give you minus 8x. Let me rewrite that part. Everything is really plus, and then you say minus 8x minus 8 times x give you is plus negative 8x, right? Plus negative 8 times negative 6. It's negative 8 times negative 6 equals 193. Alright, so now you have 7x plus 70 plus negative 8x means just minus 8x plus negative 8 times negative 16. 16, I wrote 6 there. Negative 8 times negative 16 gives you positive. It's positive what? 8, 6, 48, carry, bring it up, round the 8, carry 4, 8, 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 128. Good. Equals 193. Alright? So, there you have that. Then, here now, bring the x's beside each other. 7x minus 8x and numbers to one side, plus 70 plus 128 equals 193. Alright, so you have 7x man. Alright, we can just work it out. 7x minus 8x, 7 of anything minus 8 of it give you a negative 1 of it, so it's negative x. What is 70 plus 128? 8 is plus 8 and 0. 8, 7 and 2, 9, 1. 198 equal 193, and then negative x is equal to, subtract 198 from both sides. You get 193 minus 198, which will give you what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gives you negative 5. So if negative 8 is equal, if negative x equals negative 5, you multiply both of them by negative 1 and you get positive x is equal to positive 5. So we can say that x is equal to 5. Good. X is 5. So you have that. Now let's erase what we have here to make some space, and we deal with the next equation. I'm going to look at this one. Let's look at this one here. Solve the quadratic equation. 3x. Let me just draw a line and write it over here. This is the one we're dealing with now. 3x x plus 4 equals 18. Alright, 3x times x plus 4 equals 18. So let's see. 3x times x gives you 3x squared plus 3x times 4 gives you 3 4 is 12, 12x equals 18. Now we have 3x squared plus 12x. Write it in the general form. Minus 18 equals 0. Alright. You notice that 3 can divide out everything. So if you divide everything by 3, that means you divide this by 3, divide this by 3, divide this by 3, and divide 0 by 3, right? That's what you would really be doing. When you divide this by 3, 3 cancels 3 and you get x squared, plus 3 into 12 goes 4. Into 12 goes 4. That's 4x. Minus 3 into 16. 3 into 18 goes 6 times. 3 into 0 goes 0 times. So this is what you have. Alright. Can this be done by factorization? If you have 3, 6, no. Let's use the formula, the quadratic formula, to solve this. So the quadratic formula, what it says, and it's in your formula sheet, it says x equal negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. But we need to identify what a is, what b is, and what c is. The general form is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. What we have here is x squared plus 4x minus 6 equals 0. Let's rewrite this down the bottom like this. This is 1x squared. So we see it's ax squared and 1x squared. So you can see that a is 1. Let's write it here. A is equal to 1. How about b? What is b? Well, we have bx and 4x, so b is equal to 4. So you can see that b is 4. Alright? So b is 4. What about c? Oh, we need to rewrite this as plus negative c because it says bx plus. So we need to have number x plus. So it's plus negative 6. So you can see here that u plus c, what you're doing is plus negative 6. So it's plus c is negative 6. So you can see that c is equal to negative 6. So you substitute these values into the equation now, into the formula. X is equal to, let's write back the formula, negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now, here, what happens? You have a being 1. B, what is b? B is 4. So take this out and put 4 there. Right? So b is 4. Here now, b is 4, so put 4 here too. So you have 4. What else is there? A is what? A is 1. So this really says 4 times a. So this is 4 times 1 times c. C is negative 6. So you remove this c from here and you put times negative 6. Right? So divided by 2 times a. But what is a? A is 1. It's times 1. Alright. So we can work with this now. This is supposed to cover everything. So what happens here? X equals negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared is 16 minus 4 times 1, which is 4 times negative 6, is negative 24. So it's 16 minus negative 24 all over 2 times 1, 2. So what does this give you? Negative 4 plus or minus the square root of what? 16 minus negative 24 means the same as 16 plus 24. Alright? You have to remember that. So what you have here is x equals Now, negative 4 plus or minus. What is 16 plus 24? 24, 16 plus 20, 16 plus 10 is 26, plus another 10 is 36, and then 4 more 40. So this is square root of 40 divided by 2. This is square root of 40. Let's just find the square root of 40 with our calculator. So the square root of 40 is equal to 6.325. So what we have is x is equal to negative 4 plus or minus 6. 6 point what? 325. It slipped out of my head a while ago. 6.325. Nice. 6.325 over 2. So what's x? X is, in one case, negative 4 plus 6.325 over 2, and the other case it's x is negative 4 minus 6.325 over 2. So in this case here, what you have is x equals, now, negative 4 plus and then negative 4 minus. Let's fix that up here now. Negative 4 plus this. Let's put them in brackets. And then that divided by 2 equal 1.163. So that's 1.163. And the other one, the other value for x is, and let's look at that one now. We'll just go back and put a minus here instead of a plus, right? And bam, that's negative 5.162. So the other answer here now is negative 5.162. So those are the values of x. Oh, okay. Now let's go back up here. The amount of work that was done is so much and took so long. And this is going to be even more work, that I'm going to have this solution in a separate video from this. So let's look forward to that. I'll see you then.